Good evening, everyone. My name is Joshua Ravenel, and I'm a senior information technology major with a minor in new media and digital culture from Utahville, South Carolina. And I present to you Evolution of Cloud Computing. What is cloud computing technology? Cloud computing is a technology that puts your entire computer infrastructure in both hardware and software applications online. It uses the internet remote central service to maintain data and applications. Gmail, Yahoo Mail, Facebook, Hotmail, and more are all the most basic and widely used examples of cloud computing. One does not need his own PC or laptop to check something stored in mail, data, photos, or etc. in the mailbox, but any computer with an internet connection, since the data is stored with the mail service provider on a remote cloud. The technology, in essence, is a geographical shift in the location of our data from personal computers to a centralized server or cloud. Typically, cloud services charge its customers on a usage basis, and an example could be Apple with its cloud. Cloud solution. It has essentially evolved from various computing technologies like grid computing, utility computing, parallel computing, and virtualization. The most recent development of cloud computing has evolved from the Web 2.0 technology, which caters to web applications that facilitate participatory information sharing, interoperability, and user-centered design, etc. Examples of Web 2.0 includes wikis, blogs, social networking, and video sharing. The history of cloud computing. 1960s. One of the renowned names in computer science, John McCarthy, enabled enterprises to use expensive mainframe and introduced the whole concept of time sharing. This turned out to be a huge contribution to the pioneering of cloud computing concept and establishment of internet. 1969, with the vision to interconnect the global space, J.C.R. Licklider introduced the concepts of galactic network and intergalactic computer network, and developed Advanced Research Project Agency Network, or ARPA-Net. In 1970, by this era, it was possible to run multiple operating systems in isolated environment. By 1997, Professor Ramath Chappella, excuse me if I mispronounced that, introduced the concept of cloud computing in Dallas. 1999, Salesforce.com started the whole concept of enterprise applications through the medium of simple websites. Along with that, the services firm also covered the way to help experts deliver applications via internet. 2003, the Virtual Machine Monitor, or VMM, that allows running of multiple virtual guest operating systems on a single device paved the way ahead for other huge inventions. 2006, Amazon also started expanding in cloud services from EC2 to simple storage services such as S3. They introduced pay-as-you-go model, which has become a standard practice even today. In 2013, with IaaS, or Infrastructure as a Service, the worldwide public cloud service market has totaled at 73 billion euros, which turned out to be the fastest growing market service of that year. The evolution of cloud computing can be divided into three basic phases. The idea phase. This phase intercepted in the early 1960s with emergence of utility and grid computing and lasted till pre-internet bubble era. Joseph Carl Robinett Licklider was the founder of cloud computing. The pre-cloud phase. The pre-cloud phase originated in 1999 and extended to 2006. In this phase, the internet has the mechanisms to provide applications as service. The cloud phase. The much talked about real cloud phase started in the year 2007, when the classification of IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS development got formalized. The history of cloud computing has witnessed some very interesting breakthroughs launched by some of the leading computer or web organizations of the world. Varieties of cloud computing. Public cloud. When a cloud is available to the general public on a pay-per-use basis, that cloud is called a public cloud. The customer has no visibility over the location of the cloud computing infrastructure. It is based on the standard cloud computing model. And examples of public clouds can be Amazon EC2, Windows, Azure Service Platform, or IBM's Blue Cloud. Varieties of cloud computing again. Private cloud. The internal data centers of business organizations which are not made available to the general public are termed as a private cloud. As the name suggests, the private cloud is dedicated to the customer itself. These are more secure as compared to the public clouds. It uses the technology of virtualization. A private cloud is hosted on the company's own servers. Examples of private clouds can be Eucalyptus and VMware. Hybrid cloud, a combination of private and public cloud, is called a hybrid cloud. Companies use their own infrastructure for normal usage and hire the cloud at events of heavy network traffic or high data load. Cloud computing trends. The estimated spending on public cloud services is foreseen to surpass $500 billion by 2023. The upcoming trends in cloud computing are going to empower industries with multiple cloud offerings and accelerated growth. As a result, the cloud adoption will grow by 22.8% of all enterprise IT spending. Better internet quality. The measure of data produced and stored around the globe is expected to grow enormously by 2025, and the purchasers will also expect better and quicker connections from network providers. Improved network speed will increase the buyer's desires for exceedingly responsive, quick loading services and applications. Keen entrepreneurs will move rapidly to re-examine and overhaul their SaaS, PaaS, and websites to be more responsive. The IoE and IoT will additionally take advantage of the faster network by allowing companies in this space to receive and deliver data efficiently in real time. Security challenges and the cloud. Because cyber attacks are turning out to be more complex, security examiners in government, private, and public areas will also need to become more refined, and auspicious in their techniques for recognizing and preventing attacks. Organizations will recognize the need for investigating in tools such as security data, event management, and malware detection frameworks as crucial defense mechanisms for digital security. The role of cloud computing services can also play a role here, with managed security service providers offering strong services to organizations that couldn't generally execute full security measures. In conclusion, finding and adopting the latest trends in cloud computing is crucial for organizations at all levels. From a technology standpoint that was initially used for cost savings and efficiency, the cloud has turned into an innovation powerhouse. While the future of cloud computing can be difficult to predict, it is sure that technology will continue having a significant effect on the business process. Thank you for your time.